your daily dose of local affairs and social media commentary.
Today on One, Smart City to solve social economic challenges in Windhoek. PDM calls on SADC member states to act against human rights violations in Zimbabwe. Katima Mulilo residents continue to plead for water. And Khomas region avails space for COVID-19 test certificates.
During a recent interview with Today on One, the City of Windhoek's manager for corporate communications said that the envisaged smart city concept will address numerous social and economic challenges for Windhoek's residents, such as providing access to affordable internet and electricity services. This comes after the city received a controversial telecommunications license to make the smart city concept a reality. According to a research that explores the growth of informal settlements in Namibia, one of the major reasons for urbanization is the quest for jobs and money, as well as rural poverty and education, among others, which have significantly contributed to the growth of informal settlements in Windhoek. For this reason, the development of smart cities are increasingly taking center stage in countries such as Rwanda, South Africa and Namibia as a key strategy to mitigate issues such as waste management, traffic congestions, air pollution and other future challenges caused by the influx of rural populations into urban areas. Today on One recently spoke to Harold Akwenye, the spokesperson at the City of Windhoek, on their envisaged smart city concept and how residents will benefit from this development.
We are aware that Council's mandate is to bring affordable services to its residents. My question is, does our residents all equipped with Wi-Fi? Are they all equipped with sufficient data in order for the kids that lives within the informal settlements to do their homework, to do their projects? My answer is no. So at this point in time, what we're trying to do with this license is to make sure that electricity, they are led, the end user, they received proper Wi-Fi, which will be put all over the whole town. And the thing is, we're not here to step on our so-called competitors' feet or toes. No, we are here to work together. We are here to get together as stakeholders and make sure that the end user are the one who's going to benefit. The end user is the one who is emancipated, who is getting cheap services. We don't want to exploit our people. We don't want to exploit our residents out there. We want them rather to benefit from all this, what we're trying to push their side. So I'm calling all those out there, those institutions within the same framework, to get together with us and try and come together with strategies where we can get cheaper services to our people.
Although many municipalities still view smart cities as futuristic developments, smart cities should be the present reality of every municipality, as they can provide sustainable environmental and economical solutions to curb the adverse impacts of urbanization. Although such projects are usually costly for developing countries, Akwenye said that the smart city concept will not cost council any money to implement, as the city aims to partner with foreign investors through joint venture agreements to develop this ambitious project.
First, we have to start with the infrastructure itself. The infrastructure will take us some time. We have to get the JVs signed also from the various stakeholders. We have to get the investors also on board, because this will not cost council any money. We're going to get outside investors that are going to be part of, say, shareholders in these agreements. That's going to assist us to realize this dream that we have, where we roll out these fibers and make sure that those residents are equipped with proper Wi-Fi and data and so on.
Besides Windhoek's smart city ambition, in 2018, residents of Tsumeb were also promised that the mining town would
win. Only at OK, owners you can count on.
Violence has become the order of the day in Zimbabwe as its government cracks down on protests and dissent with reports of abductions and attacks by security officials. The Popular Democratic Movement PDM, which is the official opposition party in Namibia, spoke out against the current situation in neighboring Zimbabwe and called on the Southern African Development Community body to intervene in the matter. The official opposition party spoke out against the Southern African Development Community's inability to intervene in the current state of affairs in Zimbabwe. According to Manuel Ngaringombe, SADC's silence on this matter has led to similar situations in other countries.
The inaction of SADC and its member states on the situation in Zimbabwe does nothing but fuel an already hostile situation that may lead to catastrophic consequences for the whole region. The state-sponsored violence in Zimbabwe could lead to serious civil unrest that may cause a humanitarian crisis of grave consequences for the whole region. The inaction of SADC in Zimbabwe has also led to a worrying trend where we see that more SADC member states are experiencing issues of human rights violations and abuses.
Furthermore, Ngaringombe advised that Zimbabwean President Emmerson Mnangagwa be removed as the chairman of the SADC Troika, accusing him of being the cause of the violence in that country.
Emmerson Mnangagwa, the Zimbabwean president, as the orchestrator of the ZANU-PF sanctioned violence against the Zimbabwean people, has to be removed as the chairperson of the SADC on politics, defense, and security cooperation. Mnangagwa hitting this organ represents a slap to the face of those who are victims of the ZANU-PF sponsored oppression in Zimbabwe. Secondly, SADC must actively be involved in trying to find a mutual coexistence between the government and oppositions in Zimbabwe. This mutual coexistence must, of course, be driven by the democratic processes and values and must be to the benefit of the people of Zimbabwe. If there is a problem in the country, the stakeholders, the oppositions, the civil societies, everyone must come together and solve the matters rather than taking the route of violence and human rights abuse.
Ngaringombe also urged the Namibian head of state Hage Geingob to engage his counterpart in Zimbabwe in efforts to address the current issues in that country. After receiving queries for its reaction earlier this month, the Ministry of International Relations and Cooperation said SADC has mechanisms in place to deal with issues affecting member states in between summits, such as regional integration, economic development, and peace and security.
Share with us on #LearnOn1. Tell us what you're learning and where you're learning it from. Send us your name and town to the One Africa TV's WhatsApp on 081 200 6659 or send an SMS to 555. One Africa TV. It just gets better.
Katima Mililo residents have been at loggerheads with their town council over the access to potable water. The residents recently held a meeting with the Zambezi governor and the town mayor, but this engagement has not led to a fruitful outcome. A community member from the area said that the governor of Zambezi and the Katima Mililo mayor showed up at the meeting where the issue of water was discussed. What surprised the residents, however, is that he arrived with the police and military personnel.
The incident that happened today, we were left very disappointed because I'm going to say like this. Before the mayor and the governor and even the constituent councillor came, well, they're just in their cars. There's this water tank for Katima Mililo Town Council that came. You know what they did, those people? They kept us busy on the other side. while they are giving the water on the other side of extension 8 Choto site. Now, the mayor came straight to us. He's now telling us that no, we came here to address you people because we know that we were only few who are here. We know that there's only 15 people who are in Luanyanda currently. Then we told him, no, stop saying something that you are only thinking. Say something that you are seeing on the ground. Are we 15 now if you look at us? Because we are more than that number that you are mentioning there. Then he was saying, no, you people, that's the only list that I have. That's why I even brought the governor for him to come and see, so that he must come tell you what is going on. Then we told him, no, you cannot just come and say something that you are seeing with your eyes and you are opposing it. If it was 15, we could not argue with you in the first place.
Another community activist, John Walima, said that the governor and the mayor did not give the residents an opportunity to prepare because they just came unannounced. Walima added that no one has received the much needed water as the meeting was not fruitful.
What happened, as you see that video, ne? No, the governor and the mayor was those soldiers, the Namibian police and the immigration and NDC, they just came without to let us know what is going. Or even tell us those they are going to have the meeting with us. No, we just saw those people there. Then we were even wondering, because when you look at them, there were even more than 20. There were even more than 20. So that's why we even took those videos, because what happened there, even what is the mayor said last time, he said we will talk about our concern of water, not coming in with the Kalahari. Not coming with the Kalahari. So actually it's what happened there.
Today on One contacted the Katima Mililo mayor to get a response, but was informed that we should contact the regional governor. The governor said that he is out of town, but mentioned that the residents have received clean drinking water.
One day we went to I think it's the opening of Oshakati Stadium. Then I was a lead singer there. Then this DJ Remind came to me. I was like, hi, don't you want to be a solo artist? I said, what is solo?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ Siam Bramas Kwampiri Perez Kampuka Plays Written from the Mighty region.
Happy Friday, what's up? It's Friday, happy Friday.
Abdallah is joining us in the hot seat. She said it right. She said it right. She said it right. Welcome to the tribe. Thank you so much. Hi to Holland, Namibia. Welcome to the tribe on One Africa TV. My name is Shay the Goddess, and I keep you company every Friday along with some of Namibia's biggest artists right here on this platform.
In efforts to decongest the COVID-19 testing facility at the Robert Mugabe Clinic in Windhoek, the Ministry of Health and Social Services availed a site where residents can collect their test results. The Khomas region has availed a space where COVID-19 negative clients can collect their test certificates in efforts to decongest the current testing facility located at the Robert Mugabe Clinic. The Health Directorate in the region said this is in response to the masses turning up at the clinic to get tested.
What we want to do is just to meet people with worries at home after they have been tested. So it's really something of concern when you are tested but you don't know what are the results. So as a result, we decided to come up with a more convenient way whereby all the negative clients for COVID-19 will have to pick their results at a certain point, because we are trying to decongest the first facility which were used in the past, which is the Robert Mugabe Clinic. So this point is the one we have announced, being the old filling station next to Commerce Health Directorate. And we are expecting everybody who tested negative to collect their print out there.
All COVID-19 positive patients are discouraged from moving around in search of their test results and urged to rather remain in isolation. Their test certificates will be sent via SMS or WhatsApp message.
If you tested positive for COVID-19, you are not supposed to go around in the public, now for that matter looking for your results, but rather stay home so that you prevent the spread of the virus. And of course, you are not supposed to be in contact with everybody or other people. So the person who is also giving out the results through the proposed technical way by sending them either to the WhatsApp number or via email, it will be very convenient for her or him, because then he or she is not necessarily in contact with the patient who tested positive for COVID-19. The main aim here is just to make sure that we are not exposing people unnecessarily.
COVID-19 negative clients can collect their test certificates behind Windhoek Central Hospital near the old fueling station. Please note that this announcement only applies to residents in the Commerce region.
This is the Football Review. Gareth Bale was brilliant for Real Madrid, worth all of the 100 million euros the club paid for him. If you talk to me about what it means to finish second rather than third or fourth, I think second place is still first among the losers. It might be suggested Chelsea is still counting the cost. After scoring 107 goals on the way to the 2017 Ligue 1 title, Monaco managed just 40 from 28 games when last season was called off. History is written by the winners. That is what is remembered. The three most expensive transfers in Barcelona history are shaping as disasters. Injured more often than not, Ousmane Dembele and on loan Philippe Coutinho have had minimal impact. Struggling Antoine Griezmann has hardly been worth 120 million euros. Right now, they are costly mistakes by Barcelona. And this is the Football Review.
In other leading stories, Namibia University of Science and Technology campus staff have elected Juanita France as their representative on the University Council after she garnered the majority of votes in a two-day poll held amongst the campus staff. This makes her the first female to occupy the seat. Juanita France has been with the institution since its inception and is currently the manager of business systems and processes in the IT department. Accepting the membership of council, she said that her vast experience and good understanding of higher to serve on the council. The National Democratic Party recently sent out a press statement after a conference in Katima Mulilo to express its views on current issues facing the nation as well as progress made since its establishment in 2003. The NDP President Martin Lucato commended the Namibian government on its handling of the COVID-19 pandemic and its response when the disease was first detected. However, the party still recommends that the borders remain closed to manage and curb the outbreak. With regards to the state of the country, the NDP expressed concern with the fact that the majority of Namibians still have no place to call home, while many still have no water, electricity and sanitation. They called on government to implement the resolutions agreed upon at the land conference with stakeholders. On the upcoming regional and local authority elections, Lucato urged his followers to indicate if they wish to contest as representatives of his party. Welcome to Comments Corner, your daily dose of local comments from the hottest social media pages. Today on One reported recently that community activist Mervyn Klassen, together with several concerned parents living in the Damara location situated in Karutura, have aired their grievances regarding police brutality. According to Klassen, the joint operations conducted by the police, prison services and the military only target their community. Polo said the approach of NAMPOL and NDF is good because the youth from the community continue with criminal activities. Philip said that the people need security and protection and not discrimination. Method said that is one of the dangerous areas in the city. Mipsela said that crime is more rampant in those locations compared to other areas. Elizabeth said that people should stop doing the wrong things and all will be okay. Local musician Alan Jonathan, famously known as Swart Pastor, came to the aid of a family that was evicted by a relative. The artist helped the family by storing their furniture at his home, located in Karutura, Soweto suburb. Agnes said the musician should keep it up. Aaron said that he is a superhero for helping out the needy. Rosie said, God bless all the helping hands out there. Ellie wished him many returns on his kind gesture. And that is all from Comments Corner. Be sure to post your comments on our social media pages for broadcast every day only on Today and One.
We always love to hear from you. Send us your views, comments and videos with your name and town to the One Africa TV's WhatsApp on 081 200 6659 or send an SMS to 555. One Africa TV, it just gets better.
I used to love these bracelets,
shiny things.
you know, shiny blank, you know, and then the hereros, they would say, blangue.
Hola, Omovili. Yeah? You said you were close to that one because they are both Kwaito guys.
Yeah, very close. You know what happened? This other auntie of mine brought me a keyboard from America, a keyboard. So I used to play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little, just there every day to master that thing.
Onjero dongandado banduka titimuno mugade nduka tuya pewa. Onjero dongandado banduka titimuno mugade nduka tuya pewa.
A look at the weather forecast. The interior partly cloudy and warm to hot, but very hot in places in the far north, with the wind fresh westerly. The coast cloudy and mild with fog patches. The wind moderate to fresh westerly. Now a look at the minimum and maximum temperatures around the country and beyond.
Major. I say I do. My love for you.
And you sobar. Mama. And you beautiful, look like an angel. I like it when you call me Papa. Baby, I don't see any reason to lose you, cause God told me in my dream I should choose you. Come as I'm kidding, come and have Kenny Lou. In good and bad times, I'm totally cool. I'm a
for you and pray for you, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. Yeah, I do, as I say I do, to you. We are Rami Day, we are Rami Day, we are Rami Day. I'm a Cindy.
Take you, Captain, to be my lawfully wedded husband. Before these witnesses, I pledge to share my life openly with you, to speak the truth to you in love. I promise to show up every day and try. I will love you till death do us part.
I, Captain, take you, Adora, to be my lawfully wedded wife. Before these witnesses, I pledge to share my life openly with you, to speak the truth to you in love. I promise